Do you want to body bag defenders on putback dunks or body bag defenders running to the rim all game? Do you want to be an absolute menace on defense, be able to guard the ball and switch on to the big man if you need to get a stop? Do you want to be able to do all that and still have good enough dribble moves to get yourself wide open for jump shots? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then this video is for you. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy DonnyB, and today the B stands for Brawn, Builder, Body Bag, you name it. We are here, man, for NBA 2K25, man, and you guys can see by the title and this player right here. Don't pay attention to the number 24. I picked the wrong team. We have the LeBron James build. This is my first ever LeBron James build on any NBA 2K, so I'm really excited, and I have been playing out of my mind on this build, man. It's been so much fun. And today, I'm going to give you guys the build, man. I'm going to drop the sauce. But, of course, drop a like in the next 10 seconds or you will get body bagged your very first game and jumped over in NBA 2K25. But yes, of course, I have the build for you guys. I want you guys to be all set your first day on NBA 2K25. I'm having a blast on this game. So let's get into the video. But before we do, don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We are on that grind to 2,000 subs. Now let's get into it. All right, guys. So first and most importantly, you guys know we're going to go small forward, 6'8", 223 with a 7-foot wingspan. I struggled between doing a 6'8" at shooting guard and a 6'8" at small forward, and I struggled between a 6'7" at both, but ultimately I felt like a 6'8" was way better than a 6'7". And if you have to choose between, if you want to do a 6'7", just go ahead and do a 6'8" or a 6'6". For close shot, we're going to do a 72 close shot. And now, one thing you guys will see is that this builder is very stingy. They're very stingy with their attributes this year and how they disperse them and your badges. So you're not gonna have a whole bunch of gold and Hall of Fame badges unless you're a specialist. So you'll be seeing a lot of silver and a few gold or whatever the case is, and maybe 1 or 2 Hall of Fame. But that's pretty much how it is this year. We're gonna do an 80 lay just because I saw a lot of other 6'8" with no drive and layup, and I can't make a LeBron build without any drive and layup, and having the 80 lay was the best case scenario for this 6'8", also getting contacts, and I get physical finisher. So we're gonna do drive and lay at 80, and then for drive and dunk we're gonna do 89 drive and dunk because we want the pro contact dunks. So we're only gonna get pro contact dunks on this one. The most important thing when it comes to builds this year is thinking about your cap breakers. So the very first set of cap breakers you get at starter 3, the starter 3 rep level. So a majority of people are gonna have 5 cap breakers. Me, and I'll tell you guys about the cap breakers a little bit after this build is finished so you can ultimately see the goal, but just keep that in mind. A lot of people are gonna get those 5 cap breakers making it to starter 3. 49 for standing dunk, we're gonna keep standing dunk at 49. For post control, we're gonna keep it and put it at 51. This is for all silver badges. So in order for us to get silver shooting badges, we're gonna go 87 mid-range and we're gonna go 77 3. Now the goal for me was to make a younger LeBron. 05, 06, 07, his first stint on the Cavaliers. That's the Bron that I grew up watching. So for shooting, we have 87 mid-range, 77 3-ball, and 68 free throw. We're gonna do 68 free throw. For pass act, we're gonna go 70 pass act. If you guys have been watching me for long, you know I think 70 pass act is the sweet spot for pass act, when you don't want to go too high, but you don't want to go too low and still be able to get your passes there. Of course, you could always go higher. Tailor this to how you like to play. For ball handle, we're gonna do 86 on the ball handle. We're gonna max the ball handle out. This gets a silver ankle assassin, silver handles for days, silver unpluckable, and we're gonna max the speed with ball out at 77. For the interior D, we're gonna go with a 60 interior D. This is good enough when you're playing against other 6'7s and 6'8s, and sometimes even potentially 6'10s. For perimeter D, this is where we're gonna have our bread and butter. So for perimeter D, and this is important, I'm gonna have a 90 perimeter D because I want to use my cap breakers. Like I said, I will explain that to you guys later. For the steal, we're gonna have an 83 steal, and that's enough to get silver glove and silver interceptor. And then for block, we want to get those good block animations, of course, and we got to make sure Braun has some block. So we're gonna do a 70 block, and then we're gonna do a 27 offensive rebound, a 60 defensive rebound. So that's enough to get Braun's rebound chaser. We're gonna do an 80 speed, an 82 agility, a 72 strength, and an 80 vertical. Now, this is what the build looks like at 99. So let me explain something to you. When it comes to your cap breakers, realistically, depending on how much you grind 2K like me, I know I'm definitely going to hit starter 3 and then I'm going to hit veteran 2, which I believe is where you get the next set of cap breakers, because there's 15 total cap breakers in the game. So on this LeBron build, for my first 5 cap breakers, and this is what I would recommend to anybody who, because I'm pretty sure a majority of people that play 2K, they will hit starter 3 at some point in time this year. So for the first 5 cap breakers, what I would do is I would put 4 on the dunk. That would get this drive and dunk to a 93, and that's good enough to get you gold posterizer. So then this build would have gold posterizer. Once you've used 4 of the 5 cap breakers on drive and dunk, you can get the drive and dunk to 93 and you'll have gold posterizer. Then you can take that last one and put it on perimeter defense, which will then turn your on-ball menace, which is 2K25's version of clamps, to gold. So now you have gold clamps or gold on-ball menace. If you're like me and you plan on getting the next 5 cap breakers, what I would do is put 2 on steel. That 2 on steel would get you to gold interceptor, and then 1, and then the extra 1 on perimeter D would get you to gold challenger. I also plan on using the max +1 badge perk this year to up my lightning launch from silver to gold. And if you guys don't know, the max +1 badge perk takes any badge that you have 1 past its max. So because I have silver lightning launch on this build, this LeBron build will be able to have gold. So I'll have gold lightning launch at that point in time. In total, after I have my first 10 cap breakers on this build will have gold posterizer, gold lightning launch, gold challenger, gold on-ball menace, and I'll still be able to have pro. I'll still have all the contact dunk animations. And once you complete this build, it'll say shades of OG, Scotty, and Paul George. And this build is called a 2-way 3-level shot creator. Alright guys, and as for Takeover, this build gets access to a few different Takeovers. The most important thing is the Takeover ability though. So the Takeover ability that I wanted was the poster machine, which basically is slash and takeover and helps you dunk on everybody just like Bron. You see a few of them, they up different things at each level. The one that I really wanted to focus on was one that had poster machine and that up drive and lay and dunk. So that one, I felt the best thing for this build was the finisher Takeover, which boosts drive and lay, drive and dunk, and vert the higher you go up to level 5, and activates poster machine. It also gets smooth operator and mixtape and clinic. So yeah, those are the Takeovers. All right guys, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoy this build. I've got videos coming every day this week, man. I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure y'all ready for 2K25. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We are on that grind to 10,000 subs, and I'll see you guys next video.